green male. So I haven't spoken because I didn't want my voice to encourage him to come to me. We wanted to see if he could come out of there by himself without any assistance. So I haven't really helped him, but I thought it was time to start talking. So this little guy just got taken away from his litter mates for the first time and carried across a parking lot, dropped in this enclosure, this room. He's never been here, he's never met me before. So what we're trying to see is like his base personality, how he handles stress, what he shows us. You can see that his body height is a bit on the low side and his tail is on the low side, but it is not tucked between his legs, and he is really trying hard to push through the stress that he feels. And he did quite well, actually. So the stress that he's feeling right now might be similar to what he feels when you take him home. So hopefully this will let you see that you just need to give him like that little bit of time and let him figure things out. So on the release, he did quite well. He is confident enough to push through and come out by himself. Going on to the interaction part of the test, we want to see if he's more socially oriented or environmentally focused. Hello, can I say hi? So I'm just going to tell him that I'm a good thing in the room and then give him some attention and take it away, and maybe he'll want some more. You have a sweet little face. Even just me talking to him and having touched him, you can see that his tail is starting to come up a little bit. He's got little cries. He doesn't know what to do. I'm going to just say. So, probably your first instinct is to pick him up and to coddle him and like, oh, you poor little thing. But that is actually the worst thing you can do for this little fellow. He has to learn to push through stress, and he has to learn that he can't be with you 24/7. So crate training is really good for this little guy. Our focus would be to get him interactive and create a bond with him. He's still, they're just tiny little whimpers, like almost talking. Oh, what a good little man. What a good little man. Yeah. So lots of like little confidence building exercises just by introducing him lots of things and getting him moving and playing. Hey? What's that? So you can see that he's quite shy. So some puppies come bounding over to you and they're all over you because they're just socially focused. And some come for a little assistance, he's coming for a little assistance. So again, the not crate train, or to crate train him rather, is just to give him time to adjust to being by himself, and then the crate becomes his bed, like his home and safe place. So done properly, it's a good thing. It's never used for punishment. I don't get mad at him and throw him in his crate. Just, you know, use it properly. Hey, what do you think? So he has every opportunity to leave me and look around the room. There's lots of things to look at. There's tents and the surroundings of the room. He's not really environmentally focused. He hasn't left me, but he's not really with me either. So he is looking for some support, some help, direction. So it's up to you to give him all those things without causing it. So the yawn is a bit of a stress sign. And we're just going to lay down, are we? Do you want to get up and do something? Yes? Come on then. Let's get up. So I'm going to get up and move around the room and see if we can't get him like up and moving and a little bit more interactive. He still doesn't know what to do, but what we're trying to see is that, again, another peg of social. It's like if he leaves me, does he come to me? Does he check things out? Does he stick by my feet? So you want your puppy to know where you are and check in with you. So he is watching me with his head, his eyes. He's not following me. So we're going to encourage him. Puppy, puppy come, puppy come, puppy come, yes, puppy come, puppy come, yay. So he's a little bit more environmental than I thought he would be. I know. So you want to be able to take him places and have him have a great time with other people and dogs and kids. But, you know, instead of you always looking for him, he should also look for you. So you can see that just by the little bit of interaction, I think, puppy come, puppy come, yay, yeah, see the tail starting to wag, good boy, yes, huh, you're so sweet. So if you're using this, you can use this as the start of your come. So when he does come to you, really, really praise him. So now look at the difference in him now. Just it only took a little bit. Yay! Yes! So he is more social. He is more attached to me than his surroundings. But he is curious enough to look at things, which is really nice. And it really didn't take him long. He's going to go. So ideally you would do this kind of exercise. Puppy come. Puppy come. Puppy come. Yes. Yes. What a good boy. How smart. Yes. So if you would do this in a small room like this in your house and then make it a bigger room, different toys, different distractions. And then maybe outside in your backyard do the same thing. Yay! Before you take them to a big park, you can imagine how overwhelming that would be if you just took them to a really busy park with a ton of distractions. If you haven't built that little bond before you go, yay! like that. How good are you? Yes, is this fun? Is this getting to be fun? I think he's looking for a place to maybe go to the bathroom. Yes, I thought so. I thought so. Yes. What's that? So he's very curious. He's going to help you when you clean up. Was that you? Is it on your feet? I don't know which one it is. Yeah, good boy. So just to kind of recap, build this kind of connection with him before you take him to somewhere that's really overwhelming. And also when he first came in, you might not want to have your entire family there to meet him, like your extended family and friends, the first day. Just give him a couple of days to settle in, because again, if you had 10 or 15 people there to meet him, it might be overwhelming for him on the first day. So give him time to settle into your house. Puppy come. Yes. So really get him to where he understands that. Come and develop the bond between you two before you overwhelm him. Yes. So he's so sweet. He's licking me. There's no use of teeth. And he really did well on this exercise in that it didn't really take him long to... Puppy come? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. You can see he's quite connected. Excuse me for coughing, I have terrible allergies at the moment. I do, and I'm completely stuffed up. Yes. So this little part of the test is a patience and tolerance. So he's just been kind of running around and following me, and he doesn't know why I picked him up like this, but he's totally body limp. Aren't you? He's just soft, soft eyes, little kisses, so he's quite fine with this. He has a beautiful level of patience. So that's great. He's going to have grooming and vets like all dogs. So wonderful, wonderful. Wonderful levels. You're doing really well, little man, considering how quiet you were. Hey? So you can see that he's quite interested in what I'm doing, which is something we're looking for too, just to see how... What's this? Very good. So lots of puppies shy away from that sound because it's a different sound. What's this? Look, can you see? Yay! Puppy brain. Puppy brain. Puppy brain. Puppy, puppy, puppy. Puppy brain. Oh, so he's playing. He wants the ball. Puppy, puppy. Puppy brain. Yes. Yes. Bring it here. He keeps looking at me. He knows he should come to my voice. Very good. So he keeps looking. Let me try it again. Puppy brain. Yay! So it doesn't matter that he didn't bring it back. The good comments are that he's very interactive. Look. Now he'd rather just lick my hand and stay with me, which is a little bit of a social side too. He'd rather stay with me than play with the ball, but he was very interactive, so just keep encouraging play like that. It's a great way to bond with the dog, and it's a great way to expend energy, and it's great for his mental growth. Yeah? So very good. He's quite interactive with me, which is really what we're looking to see. You can see that he follows me. So it hasn't taken very long for him to feel safe with me, which is a good thing. What do I have? Here. Puppy. Puppy come. Puppy come. He's got very expressive eyes. Oh, so you're going to bring that with me? You're going to bring that to me? What's this? So I'm going to give him a little bit of a treat and see if he likes it, first of all. There we go. It's on the ground here. So this little guy has only had puppy food. So this is a whole different texture and taste. So what we're trying to do is see if he is overstimulated by a high quality treat. So you can imagine how counterproductive it would be if you were trying to get him to sit, if all he could think about was getting that treat. So I'm going to put a piece of treat under a cup. I'm not sure if he saw the treat or not, so we're going to try it again. So we want to know if he can figure out, look, 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 can you see him here? Look, he wants the cup to play with. Look, puppy, look. Look. Okay, so I'm not 100% sure he's not going after the treat, but there was really, so there is a bit of a loss of focus. So I guess try your treats. If he gets too excited to where he can't think, I just go back to using your kibble, because you want to set him up for success. So he wasn't overly interested in my treat, but when you try your treat, just gauge his energy level. You want a treat that is definitely rewarding, but not overstimulating. So that's the goal there. And this little part of the test is, what's that? So this little guy hardly looked around. His tail is still wagging. He's got a nice body height. He's quite a little talker. Now the energy comes. So he wasn't really bothered by that. A lot of puppies are bothered by a startle from behind. So he's actually now showing a nice level of confidence with this test. So basically, lots of puppies hide, don't come out, shut down, and it takes a bit to get them back. And this little guy is just now becoming more energetic, looking around the room. He's not at all bothered by that. So the startle is not a problem. We expect the startle. It's how they recover. So he has totally recovered. Yes? Are you totally recovered? And I didn't have to help you, but oh. So lots of times I have to kind of like start playing with them and engaging them in something else and get them moving forward just to forget about the noise. This little guy had no trouble. So what's this? Look. What's this on the ground? Very good. So again, it's the confident side of him. Oh, he's great. What's that? So again, he was very curious and not intimidated by this. But he quickly lost focus on it. So another suggestion would be to have kind of morning toys and afternoon toys. Just switch them out so that, because he looks like he might get a little bored quickly. You want to keep him active and engaged. I can't even. What's that? So again, he's exploring. So just broaden his world with introduction of lots of different sounds and colors and motions. And he does have a nice confidence level. So you just want to keep that. It's a nice way to go through life being confident instead of being scared of things. So this is a basic prey drive test. So as soon as it hit the ground, he was very interested in it, and he is quite engaged in catching it. Are you going to do a kill shake for me? What do you think? He's playing tug. So he is trying to take it away, and there's little bits of kill shakes going on. So this little guy has a fairly good prey drive. So a high prey drive. So there's tons of exercises, you know, that you can use. Follow your puppy training kit and use the watch me, drop it, leave it type exercises. Get him to leave things. Do your exercises that will redirect his focus on you. So the real world has real squirrels and kids on bikes and stuff, so you want to be able to, funny enough, see, there's the thing about the toys. So he was quite interested, but he left it, so that's good. But he's on to the next thing. So he probably will be a very busy little fellow and very interactive with you. So that's all wonderful. So he's absolutely beautiful. He hasn't used his teeth at all on me, which is lovely. So I hope you enjoy. You did really well.